Uri. I got a new like on my page.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you see her face? Her face glitched. Oh, my God.
I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
The game is just glitching. It's supposed to look like it's glitching. Initially, when I first did it, it looked like it was trying to reset the game and delete it. Like she died and she's fucking with it and shit. Like, it's so cool. I like it. It's so much fun. Hope this isn't over too overwhelming.
In the game, no one else sees her.
No. They mention her, and then the game glitches, and then they don't mention her.
When did they mention her?
When they said that she had three other people in the club, and then the game, and then it's only 2 people in the club, Yuri and Natsuki.
Did they refer to her?
No, the whole game started over. She doesn't exist anymore.
That movie where the internet is like connected to this chick. It's a anime.
Lane?
Lane.
Yeah, it's sort of like
It
Lane.
reminds me of Lane and then Fight Club.
Yeah, Lane Club.
The Fight Club because of the glitching. Lane because of how.
Oh, sorry! Oh, come on. It's like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. Oh, the audio's goofing around. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. What the fuck? Well, look. Everything's weird. Look. She's standing in front of it. Hold on. I'm going to right click. Why is she so small and there's... What the fuck is going on? Natsuki have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection that... What? Dude, it's tripping! This fucking game is crazy! Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Nacho Papa. I'll make sure to put your comfort first. Alright. Yeah, Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh my god, this is better the second time through. Like, yeah, this is way better. Like, because you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like, this is trippy. Hold on, I gotta put my chat on. I can't see if anybody's chatting. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no to either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it's only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I would be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Oh my god, I wonder if she's going to start haunting the other fucking girls. Mother...
Is that haunting or is he just seeing her because he's tripping over her death?
I don't know, man, but this game would be fucking crazy on acid and shit.
Like, I think it's him. I think it's him, your experiencing his psychologically fucked up head, walking in on his best friend being what he saw.
Maybe.
That's why he keeps seeing, like, her on the other girls and hearing her, and then that poem, he easily could have written that.
I should help you get started somewhere in my life. He reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to feel left out, so I picked the book. that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention span if you don't use to read. And we can discuss it if you wanted. This is how this girl accidentally... How is this girl accidentally being so damn cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Come on, Marley, what are you doing, dude? Like, there's no room for them. Everybody, it's like we switch couches and still there's no room. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaged around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Click. I'm just afraid something's going to fucking come out and happen. I'm just excited. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first a few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. This music's so funny. What?
You can't talk if you don't
It's just, I'm singing it for you. It totally throws you off on what the fucking everything else. Is it moving? Dude!
It's moving.
Fucking A! That's so crazy! I don't know how far it's gonna go if I just leave it here. I just have to fucking...
Still, it's so stupid. I don't. If that doesn't
It's just trippy. It's just trippy, dude.
The only way this could make sense if he became psychologically inept over the death of
Sayori.
Like he's now become like almost not schizophrenic. Yeah, he's almost become schizophrenic and delusional. Like you're experiencing his delirium.
Dude, this is trippy as fuck! Oh man, this game is crazy! I'm loving it! Like, it's way better now. Dude, that's just fucking my brain! Oh, I looked over at the fucking, at this, and the cup moved. I'm like, what the fuck is the cup moving on the thing? Oh yeah, I moved the cup. Okay.
I still doesn't, other than him being like psychologically fucked because of the death. It does, the rest of it is good.
But I'm rereading a bit of it, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to read some of it. Oop, there goes her eye. Does her eye move again? What happens? What's gonna happen next? Oh my god, this game is crazy!
Maybe I'm just not looking at it. You must have to play it. You must have to play it.
Well, it's like this. I'm going through the same thing. Same thing. Everything I'm going through now, I went through the first time around. Except all the...
It's different, right? Some of it is.
Well, the wording in it, Everything is the same, short of the wording that referred to anything that had to do with Sayori. What the fuck? Damn.
So it's acting like he never knew Sayori?
Ever.
It's just weird.
Originally, it started off with a girl running up and she was all kind of crazy. And how he would walk to school with her. And it did it the second time around. Then it glitched. Then it said, I walk to school by myself all the time. I've always walked to school by myself. And like he never knew any girls or anything else. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're about to spill your bowl.
What if when she died, she took over him?
Oh, no, man. Right? The first parade was trippy.
Yeah, the one he found.
Yeah. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Actually, I want to go back and take a screenshot of that to make it a background.
I don't think it's her. I think it's him. I think he's doing it to himself. Or she's taking over him.
I mean, I just happen to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I didn't decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Yeah, you gotta leave Dustbud alone, Shag. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book's titled The Portrait of Markov.
That's not what it was the first time.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, there's a religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. And the people are trapped to have to turn them into killing machines that lust for blood. Like, he cuts his finger on Yuri's knife when he's over, and she licks his fucking finger. And he's like, the fuck?
She might be one of those people that cuts him and drinks the blood.
She's gonna fucking kill him and eat him.
All these girls are gonna end up being weird.
Yeah.
Because the game is weird.
Yeah, I'm totally down with that.
You're just kind of nervous to see.
I'm just down for the ride. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Like, if I didn't pause in the game at that point in time for the bowl, I would have never saw her eyes start drifting. Why are you doing that? Oh, that might be a little bit more of a spoiler. Anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, you're not a fan of that sort of thing, Soy Nacho Papa? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. That's what this fucking is. I think I got a little cyst starting in my ear.
You know how people will create an alternative personality for themselves when they go through trauma? What if that happens to him for each one of these characters doing something really crazy and then they die? And in the end, like, he's all of them.
Yeah,
his
maybe. That'd be cool.
personality develops. And to cope with the way they died, he takes on them. Like, he, you know.
Takes on their
yeah,
issues.
Like, not their issues, but like, in a way to keep them from dying, he becomes them. So that in his mind, he tries to trick himself into thinking they're not dead.
Oh, okay. Let's not hypothesize. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but mine seems to be completely different. It's just that's this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yeah, you're just making a mess. You're gonna go take a shower, right? Oh yeah, you're gonna have a whole bath, head to toe, hair too.
No, not in here.
Put pasta in your hair, and you'll have a bath. It's the kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yep. When horrible things happen, not just because of someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways.
Was that just a glitch?
That's Sayori.
Yeah, but how do you know that's Sayori? I mean,
It didn't do any of this ever before.
but I'm saying, is this another one of those glitches?
Yeah, it's another one of the glitches. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? I love it!
It's like she is kind of possessed
Taking over.
certain characters and speaking to him.
Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets...
Wait, I missed it.
Yeah, I know my whole body gets something and I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, she fucking glitched! She turned off fucking red and shit. Motherfucker! I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Quit crying, please.
Hey,
There's
chill.
no...
Remember, she's had a lot of stuff that she's allergic to. She's not allergic. She's not supposed to be. So give her a break.
I don't know, dude. I thought I was giving her a break when she was acting the ass on eating her pasta. Or acting the ass and kicking at your bowl of pasta. But, you know, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and I start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry.
Oh, you want me to move her?
Oh, I was just bathing. Oh my god. What the fuck? Go back. Go back. Go back.
What did it do?
I was just bathing in the blood of something, and then, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Well, I didn't get to fucking read it all. Oh my god, I want to read it all. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk. Stop. Think about, go lay down. Go on. I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels almost like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand and hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracting me, as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? I turn to the page. I'm sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a little longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finishes the pages before me, so I turn it at my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an inanimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. I keep wanting to fucking look at the screen and not read, you know. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Oh, look at her face! Oh, that's trippy. She did not make that face before. She's never made that face. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were thinking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Huh?
Her face is back to her?
Uh-huh. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you're feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. You're breathing a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sorry, Nacho Papa. Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You aren't worried about her? Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ah, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so, she's off cutting. Anyways, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figure we'll get started without her. If that's okay. Oh my god, you're a mess. Yeah, I was just asking. You look like a fucking Ronald McDonald. Oh, Bozo the Clown, look at Ronald McDonald, little munchkin. You look like a yeah, your face looks tasty. You have stuff from here to here. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and I slip it back into my bag.
You love it.
Natsuki or Monica? Oh, I just straight hate Natsuki, so we're gonna talk to Monica.
You don't like Natsuki?
No, that's the joke is on the other computer. I have a whole game that I chase after Natsuki. And help her with her comics and bullshit. But I didn't get far enough for Sayori to kill herself yet on that one. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Soy Nacho Papa. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, could y'all just stop? Just go over there if you're going to do that. Okay, then pick her up and take her outside to wash up. Don't try to verbalize like negotiations. Okay, cool. Then we just need to eat. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. And don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow, and I'm more settled until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, sorry, Nacho Papa. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Soy Nacho Papa. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own that in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strong, like earlier. I think she got too stimulated. She ended up withdrawing and looking for an alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Oh, don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sands of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandished my pen. Why are you acting? So what do you think? I think it's very freeform, and that's what, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Aha, it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style I've gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? What was, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then okay. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up lately. Yo, man. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're going to get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Exceptional. Hey, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you're written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. I can't tell if her eyeball is going on an adventure or not.
Why would you do that?
And having a hard day of it doesn't. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Then results in both the style and the Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that... What was that? Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different... Alright. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably... Not finding them and building them, but getting... Bro, it's free, but it's a single player game. It's like a book. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. Alright. It might take some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, what did her... Can I have my shirt back? Okay, thanks. Please do. Her eyes did something trippy. I'd love to share my thoughts and my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light, tendrils of lemon and glow. Oh, it's okay. It's her original poem. I'm sorry, I had such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. And I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short and it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all. Soy Nacho Papa. Really? I must have totally missed the point. What? Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. A lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's not real. It's really nothing. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Soy Nacho Papa. Me too. I'm going to do the best for me. Uh-uh. Hold on, I'm gonna watch it on here. It's gonna come up here. So hold on. Oh no, that's just transition. Say it did it again. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Alright, so, hey, Waterflow, are you on? Are you watching the stream? Just put a yes in the chat box. I'll see it. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yep, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even give my writing, take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of a poem for people to express themselves? Your writing oh! Did you see that? Hold on. Oh, the mouse disappeared. Okay, I'm watching everything, you know. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro, baby. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You know, I want to save. I'm going to save right there. I'm going to just overwrite. Okay. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if They're just being nice. There's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. That's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something on her notebook. In her notebook, my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Soy Nacho Papa liked it too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I've come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ooh. Snap. And Soy Nacho Papa, get off of Marley. Just get off of him. Stop doing that. And Soy Nacho Papa liked my poem too, you know. And he even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, the music changed. It just turned off. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. Yeah, the music's completely off. Oh no, it's... Come on, Marley, can we... Dude! Why are we all retarded? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh, music's back. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Soy Nacho Papa appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's going to. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Soy Nacho Papa started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This does not involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Ooh. 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 You're really acting as long as you look, Natsuki. Me? You look... The music's going crazy. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Oh, the music's going nuts, dude. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, to stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might actually cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you excuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Soy Nacho Papa hear everything you really think. You sure he'll be head over heels for you after this? Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Sorry, not your papa. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? It's not anything. Of course. What? It doesn't let me pick Yuri. It doesn't let me pick Yuri. Oh, this is fucking trippy! What?
Isn't that,
Yeah, that's Monica.
yeah.
Hey, sorry, not your papa? Why don't we just step outside for a little? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit! What the fuck? Ah! Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? What? 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 No fucking way. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand that, right? What? What? I gotta save. It's just, yeah, we're just gonna save over that one. What? This game is trippy. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri. I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Sorry, not your papa. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, I mean, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. It's... I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Soy Nacho Papa. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate. Ah! What? Wrath. Hurt. Existence. That. What?
What was that typing process?
I don't know. Doki Doki. Misery. Spinning. Desire. pleasure, uncontrollable, frightening, sensation, hurt. Oh, it's making sounds! It's making sounds in my fucking ear, dude! I gotta put the other headphone in. Yeah, it's like this buzzing. Scars. Ribbon. Captive. Graveyard.
Just watch Daddy for once, make it not about you.
Rain cloud. Prayer. Disown. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. What the fuck? What the fuck? Either. Yuri's clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know this is stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki's about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever your mind is, I'm sure it was nothing. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was not. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee 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 hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ah ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ah ha ha. Well, what took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Well, that makes sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it. I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't give me that much credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of... Oops. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Shuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? Then in that case, I won't let you down, Soy Nacho Papa. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I was guessing that that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. So, Nacho Papa, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart, it just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. It's the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. She walks past me to set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I like how we started cussing each other out. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Could I have some pasta? No. And some Parmesan cheese on top, and will you cut it up for me? Oh, okay. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored with waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air in through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Our arm is all cut up and everything. Oh my god, it did all that, and then it rewinded, and now Yuri's back in the classroom. She goes, I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Soy Nacho Pop. Huh? It's doing it right here. It's tripping backwards. It's tripping backwards, it's tripping backwards. And now she's back in the classroom. So not your papa, do you like cook? Okay, hold on. I really can't pause the stream, but Soy Nacho Papa, do you like Oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking and decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It's turning out not so hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Soy Nacho Papa. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I'm watching Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Soy Nacho Papa, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Did you make the dog's food?
I'm gonna get
I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of your posture, right? I always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why I should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'd retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I'll take it since it goes with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. He didn't have to hide the chocolates from Sayori.
Wait, isn't she the one who... Yeah, but he still shared the chocolates with Yuri last time.
As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yeah, but you can't eat it. So. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the books to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. Yeah, quit kicking on the dog. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book in. Okay. Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. I don't know. Shit. Oh, that was a Marley. Great job, Marley. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh. I guess I'll hold this up for you. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Yeah, that's sparkly shit. I remember that. I guess it's the light. She hopes that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and I pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry, Nacho Papa. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. The music just turned off. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Sorry, Nacho Papa. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Sorry, Nacho Papa. Oh my god, it all just turned black.
Really?
My heart won't stop pounding, Soy Nacho Papa. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it, Soy Nacho Papa? Yuri certainly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Oh my god, the screen's all like pulsating, like a heartbeat. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, her eyes just went all fucking trippy.
What'd they do?
It just got all like crazy beady and shit.
You like tiny?
Yeah. This game's great.
You like riding your tricycle still?
Are you gonna come over?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting for you and I'm streaming, so.
Oh. Okay.
All right, here we go. Glad you can rejoin the party. All right, I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my God, look at her, look at her.
I see.
Ha. That's nasty.
Her eyes are freaking
She just turned the lights on. It's time to show pose! What? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Monica's so fucking weird. She's the really weird one. She's like,
Yeah,
I got a feeling she's like way behind all of them, all this shit, all of it. Like,
she convinced.
well, she breaks the third wall, was it, where she goes outside of the story, like she's in front of the shit and she's in front of the words and stuff, and yeah, she's trippy.
They all kind of are.
Yeah, but she's extra trippy. Like, yeah, Yuri's kind of like stereotypical, like little cutter girl, but like, no, Monica, she's fucked up. She's fucked up.
You think she convinced you?
Who should I show my poem to first? Let's show it to Monica. Let's go after Monica. Yeah, let's show it to Monica. Soy Nacho Papa, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. The fucking hour rewind and shit. I gotta save this. Oh man, I wish I would have saved it just before this. Damn, I'm a dumb butt. Whatever. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She's even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something.
How does she know all these different things about the characters?
They're friends. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. I might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think you can keep your distance. That would probably be the best for her.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Yes, dear.
What are we whining about?
You wanted to see the delete report?
It's still on there. Just calm down. Broadcast. Okay.
Just a letter. And it says that.
Yeah, it says delete her. See? Delete her. Oh! What the? The screen just blacked out. Watch. Oh no. It missed it. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to... well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. What? What? This fucking game is crazy. Holy shit, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? Fucking my brain's blown. Brain blown. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Soy Nacho Papa. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it a try, try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. This is so amazing to feel on value, Soy Nacho Papa. Look at her smiley face. She doesn't make that face. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Soy Nacho Papa? Am I being weird? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh my God. Wheels, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 whole stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of expanding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks for 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks for 40 times, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just say? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Can you keep the poem though? That got fucking weird. I guess Natsuki's the last one. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, spending some time with her or whatever, but Monica and I are just as good as her at poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. What are you doing, dogs? Okay, Marley's just retarded then. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as the two girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Was that Monica?
That's Natsuki. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, to anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before I crashed into warm water. I figured out which way was up. I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Oh, it faded away. Oh my God, my cursor is Satori. Sayori. Oh my God, what the fuck? It's like blinking. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Wow, that's trippy. It's beating like a heartbeat. Oh man, this is fucking crazy. It's just a part of her face as my cursor. Well, I'm streaming, so I mean, so come over. Okay then. Okay, well, most of the time when someone says that, they're insinuating that they're hoping that someone will stop what they're doing to wait for them. Okay. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Soy Nacho Papa joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival our only real chance of finding more, you know? So what's great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets nosier and more difficult to manage. Not Suki. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Soy Nacho Papa? Come on. You can't take advantage of Soy Nacho Papa to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Oh shit, the fucking music stopped. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Soy Nacho Papa joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Soy Nacho Papa isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Soy Nacho Papa want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no? Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Soy Nacho Papa, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you had no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, soy nacho papa. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her shit up. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Well, oh my god. Ah! It just all went black, and there's Yuri and there's Sayori's like pixelated face like spinning around, and it goes, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. It just switched back to normal. And I'm happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. It switched up because nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, and like blood just popped out of Yuri's eye. Now it's back to Yuri going like this. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Soy Nacho Papa? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god, her fucking eye is bleeding. What the fuck? Her eye is bleeding. Yeah. Fucking trippy. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Is she still bleeding? No, she's not bleeding anymore. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Oh no, it's bleeding. No, it's still bleeding. Is it still bleeding? Oh, it is. Ah! Boop. Test, test, test. Oh yeah, it's still bleeding. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Is her eye still bleeding? Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Soy Nacho Papa? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Soy Nacho Papa before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Sorry, Nacho Papa, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Oh, the music just... Oh, it's getting dark. What the fuck?
Yeah, because Monica's creepy.
What the fuck? And I really do care about you, you know? What the fuck? It's all getting grainy and shit. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to sound didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait! Oh, it just fucking blanked out.
What was it?
She was talking to me and the screen went black. She's like, wait, don't go! Now I'm doing another poem. A 111 of 20. What the fuck was that?
What?
There was something down at the bottom left. Oh my god, I clicked suicide and Yuri's head jumped up and down when I was doing the oh my god, the poem. What?
Wait, what? Why?
It was one of the word options. You know how there's the 3 little characters, and if you click one of the words that that character would like, they jump up and down. Well, I clicked suicide and Sayori's head is not on the screen, but it bounced up and down. I saw just the lightest top part of her head. Hi, Soy Nacho Papa. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your insistent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what gotten into you? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyways, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I need to bring it up. Is there a lid on the pasta? Despite. Is that bowl empty? None of them are? They all have food in them? Push it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, so now your papa walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot, about that. Natsuki? We were all talking yesterday and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. And I think we'll all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ha ha ha! Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. As long as they're cool, baby. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I choose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I'm going to help too, and I'm going to make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, so not your papa. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we already had plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. So not your papa's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad you've already gotten him into literature, Monica? Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yuri's eyes just went all crazy after she said y'all can do whatever y'all want. And her eyes were like, ah! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. It's the fucking tea, man! Thanks very much. If there's one thing that makes reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves... Oh my god, we already went through this. The kind with the water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. No, but it's 10 minutes passes again. She's out there cutting herself. Yuri says it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri. Huh? Her arm's all cut up again. Oh, it's going backwards. Uh-huh. It's all black. Oh my god, she has no eyes. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What is it?
It just went all fucking haywire and shit. Like Yuri had no eyes and she's like super close to the fucking screen and shit. There's somebody in my chat room called Monica 2. Did you see the traceback file I sent you? No mummies. That's funny. Fucking hell, man. Okay, no, I didn't see the traceback file. Monica 2. I did not see the traceback file. Where do I see the traceback file, Monica 2? Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it so bad. Oh, I'm going to keep going. Okay. Tell me where to see the Monica 2. I want to see the traceback file you sent me.
What's the traceback?
I don't know. I'm excited to see.
Is this part of the game?
No, it's somebody in the fucking straight in chat room. They're in my chat. There's someone watching my chat named Monica 2. It's spelled the same fucking way. I love it. I love this fucking game. This game is awesome. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had the really weird deja vu. That hasn't happened before or anything, right? Yeah, no, it already happened twice, sweetheart. My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything.
No.
I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. Oh, what's going on here? But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, in the way that I can't control myself when I get too excited about... Hold on. Molly! Then click local files, browse. Right click the game on Steam and click properties. Click local files, browse local files, then click game. Marley, quit crying. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm actually, you know what? Hold on here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna... Okay. So we're gonna go to Steam. Properties. Okay. Local files, browse local files. What? Traceback.
So what is it?
Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? It'd be a lot easier if I just deleted her. So she's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. Wait, is this showing on OBS? Okay, yeah, it's showing on OBS.
What's going on?
I'm reading a traceback file. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times I play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Happy thoughts. Oh, is it the photo? Come on, load. What the fuck? Why does this image viewer always act janky? Oh yeah. Hello, new background. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside of all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find and into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeve of a cute little shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. So that's the traceback. Cool.
What is the traceback?
Just some Python code.
What is Python?
It's a type of programming language. I didn't actually really look much into it. Oh shit, I gotta...
But what did you read? What did you know?
It said deleter.
That's all it said?
Oh, I read it out loud, Sugar. So,
Okay, all that was what it said.
yeah. I'm not gonna go back. I already read it out loud. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. Thanks, Monica, too. That's awesome. That was pretty sweet. This game's awesome. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. And if nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotion that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Soy Nacho Papa, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Goodbye, Sayori.
Who said goodbye?
Monica too. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I've joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Am I not crazy, right? I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Oh, look at her fucking eyes, dude. She's going nuts. Can we just stay here for a while? Dude, she's tripping. Yeah. Uh-oh, the heartbeat's coming. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We could stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was just a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? Oh, there's Monica in the background. I could show you my collection. I've gotten them from all various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Soy Nacho Papa. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Please love me, Soy Nacho Papa. Because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't it sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Wow, Monica's like just kind of formed in front of all the words and everything. Oh, Monica too, you tripping me out. Oh, you're so funny. And now we get that happy ending that I've been patiently waiting years for. Will you do that with me, Soy Nacho Papa? Skirble, gerbil, gerbil, sherble, guller, glitter, gerbil, gerbil. Who do I want to show my poem to? Dude, that's a fucking mind fuck. What the fuck? That's fucking awesome. What the fuck? Cool. Damn, I almost kind of want to do Monica. She's like fucked in the head, like, but Who should I talk? Who should I share my poem with? Monica, Yuri, or Natsuki? Or I'm gonna ask Monica too. Monica too. Who should I share my poem with? I'm taking a poll. Who do you say, sweetheart? Natsuki. Okay. Monica too. Who do you think I should share my poem with? Okay, I see Yuri. You know, I kind of want to see how crazy Yuri gets, because she's obviously fucking batshit crazy. But then, like, you know, I know Monica's fucking crazy. Like Natsuki, you know, oh, she has. Oh yeah, Monica too says her. I'm gonna go with Monica too, because that's a twofer. Natsuki's too lame. I want to see crazy. All right, don't say I didn't warn you, Soy Nacho Papa. Oh, what the fuck? What? It didn't even show you a fucking poem. What the fuck? Only me. Okay, Natsuki or Yuri? Sir. Okay, Natsuki. Well, we're gonna do Yuri at the end because, dude, poor little Natsuki, she's in like a whole batch of crazy. Like, she seems like downright normal. This one's alright. Alright? Yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell much actually caring about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. You better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now, but let's just be clear. This is a poem, means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? What the fuck? Holy shit, so Natsuki wrote a letter about Yuri. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Just I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she seems really dismissive about it. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you with this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. How do you read this? There is no pictures. Very carefully. Oh, fucking A! So, Natsuki's face is gone. It's just all white. And the letters changed all big bubble bold. And it goes, I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Soy Nacho Papa? If you would like to spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Monica 2, you tripping me out. Monica 2, do you want Soy Nacho Papa to spend time with you? Only Monica. Only spend time with Monica. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, the button says just Monica. There's no Yuri anymore. Just Monica. Oh, and a box opens up with a little okay thing. You know what's in the box? Just Monica. Oh, and the game starts over. Just Monica. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Who should I show my poem to next? Only option Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Soy Nacho Papa, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Soy Nacho Papa. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. Could I have some water? Please? It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri's holding my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Here, I'm going to turn the light on real quick. Ooh. Dude, Yuri's trippy. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. That's what's written here. Oh, what the fuck is floating around in here?
It's probably pasta sauce, but
Okay. Yeah. Here's wishful thinking. Doo-doo. Why does Natsuki look like Nutski? Nutski. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so that your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Look at her fucking eyes. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. It's fucking crazy sounds and shit. Do you like it? Do you? Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you could tell, the poem's about for skirble durble gerbil skirble nurble. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Oh, you're just Monica. Oh, Yuri, is that pee on your poem? Oh, it doesn't look like pee. Look, it's pee on her poem. Well, now I gotta see this YouTube video. Hold on. Gonna watch this YouTube video. Oh, it's a little bit of Monica. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to vomit. Yes or no? Which one? Yes or no?
No. It's Monica.
A little bit of Monica in my life. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing for something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Soy Nacho Papa? Soy Nacho Papa's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is now is dragging Soy Nacho Papa around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Soy Nacho Papa decide who helps instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Soy Nacho Papa make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Soy Nacho Papa, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice already. Oh my God. I'm being told by Monica too. Just Monica. Just Monica. I gotta go with the viewer. Just Monica.
Is it really a viewer though?
Yeah, no. No, this is my fucking stream.
I understand that, but it could be,
How does the game know about my stream? It's just Monica too. It's Monica too. Let's try Monica. Let's see what it does. Just Monica. Yay, you picked me. Oh my God. Oh my God, Yuri's gonna kill herself. You just shrug your shoulders. Easy come, easy go. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday, okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Give us all this work and then taking Soy Nacho Papa for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being oh, the music just stopped. Oh my fucking God.
Did you see your eyes?
Yeah, I see your eyes. The mouse will always move to my name, Soy Nacho Papa. Well, fuck Monica too. You know what? See if your mouse can just naturally move to the follow button on my profile, because I will always pick Monica if you do that. I will do it from this point on. If you pick follow on my profile on my stream, I will always pick Monica. So do me that. Do me that. You're probably right. The mouse will always move to Monica. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Soy Nacho Pop away from me every single time you're not including in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little damn time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Soy Nacho Papa, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, the fucking... Oh, right on, dude. Thanks. Thanks for following. Watch my stream right here. The sound just started. There's like some fucking weird breathing and shit. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Soy Nacho Papa, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ha 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 ha. No, N-O. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. Sorry, Nacho Papa. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Soy Nacho Papa, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I want to be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Soy Nacho Papa. Tell me you want to be my lover. Don't you accept my confession? Monica too. No. I gotta go with Monica too because well, Monica too followed. So, and you said no too. Who am I to argue with the consensus? Ma bro. Oh my God, she's gonna fucking trip, dude. She's gonna lose her shit. This is gonna be fucking crazy.
What sound is it making? Oh, it's just music.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I can copy this. I don't know. It's like wingdings and shit. touch other stuff?
You can't read anything.
A skip. Oh, there's a skip? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, how long does it go? Here's the water. Hold control. Oh, well, thank you. What? This game isn't weak enough to do a jump scare. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do
But I'm just curious what the point of this is.
that. I don't know. Hey, Monica too, what's up with all this? Oh, look, her body is decaying and her eyes are turning gray.
Oh, is that what's happening?
That's what Monica 2 says. Every time you sneeze, your heart stops. Okay. Where was I all weekend? At my house. I never leave my house. Hardly ever.
Well, you showed me like the bathroom. Go to bed.
Um, Dang, how long does this take? Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought I was... Natsuki just threw up everywhere. She just found Yuri. I'm here. So Papa, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Soy Nacho Papa? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Monica, too. You're so funny.
So wait, what happened?
The script, that whole script thing,
What script?
all the crap and everything, meant that I was there the entire weekend. The light changing must have been the nighttime and daytime, the orange and purple. Her body the entire time just staring at her. I guess. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. I must have been pretty boring. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
Is that you?
She's writing new Python code. She deleted Natsuki and Yuri's characters. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Glitch tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What the fuck? Oh, even the intro's all glitchy and shit. Monica, can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, what the fuck? This is trippy. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Soy Nacho Papa. And welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and you know what? I guess I could just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whoever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Soy Nacho Papa. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. Just keep talking to me, Soy Nacho Papa. You can do what I want when I tell you. If only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyways, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Let's see here, let me put this phone back here. Okay, I got plenty of battery.
You see the outside exploding?
About that whole thing with Yuri. Tinkerbell, fuck off. Well, I kind of started to mess with her and gave her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Haha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard the name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't really exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, and since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and I amplified Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Soy Nacho Papa? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Soy Nacho Papa. Come on, dogs.
It's just
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
And it's not just jealousy, Soy Nacho Papa. It's more than that. And I don't blame you, don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. That it's a pain to know how alone I really am in the world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Soy Nacho Papa. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. Come on, dogs! Oh my God. You probably saved my life, Soy Nacho Papa. I don't think I could have confessed to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that's being said, Soy Nacho Papa, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you are here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like every day from now on? Soy Nacho Papa, will you go out with me? Yeah, I don't think I got a lot of options. Don't try to skip me. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Soy Nacho Papa. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ah ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I didn't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Soy Nacho Papa. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go to the game properties and find the Browse Locate button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ha ha ha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if the parts of the game still work. I guess there's only one way to find out. Just Monica. Hi again, Soy Nacho Papa. Do you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you write. Aw, Soy Nacho Papa, did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies with a flick of her pen. The lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day after all. Not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, the poem I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed that it would be best part of the game, like everything else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Soy Nacho Papa? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Do you mind telling your friend that it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave... Hi. Did I scare you?
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, I got another follower. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, Soy Nacho Papa, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyways, if you take some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Yep. By the way, there's been something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you know that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything's in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and its actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. I'm imagining looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were at home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if I never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyways. As long as we're alone and safe together, it really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want to be in the same room as you, for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear your sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows, maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I never get tired of being with you, even from here. Oh, what the hell? God dang it. Hold on. Oh, no, come on. Okay, there we go. What the hell? Okay, we're gonna fix this. Hold on just a second. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little bit more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Oh, the game tripped out. Hold on just a sec. It's coming right back. Let's see, maybe if I find, oh geez, that wasn't it all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing around with things like that. I already broken so much stuff. I deleted other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then it's the happiest I've ever been. After a long day, I usually want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burned out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right in my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. What is going on here? What the farkity fark? Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Sorry, I know that's not very cute of me. But late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart's still pounding thinking about it. Hey, so Monica 2, like, is this just go on forever? Or do I need to go in and delete her? Or delete you? If you delete me, I will still love you. Alright, I think I don't know if I want to delete her. I know there's times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file to a flash drive or something, you can always keep part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too nerdy or needy or anything. It's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay, we're gonna delete her. You know what? We'll do this. I'm gonna put her down here, and we're gonna make a display. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go and we're going to delete her. Okay, so it'll just go on forever. Alright, we deleted Monica. So, Nachi Papa, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? What's happening? Sunachi Papa, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Sunachi Papa. Please hurry and help me. Did you do this to me, Soy Nacho Papa? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Soy Nacho Papa. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Want to watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Soy Nacho Papa. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Oh, that's fucking great. Mad fucking props. Monica 2 fucking killed it too. Goes, if you delete me, I will still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that doesn't even belong in. I belong in a world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. This fucking game is awesome. I've made up my mind. Soy Nacho Papa, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know that the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then scribble the dribble the dribble.
What are you gonna start with?
Doki Doki. Oh, she's not in it anymore. She's not in it. Really? Oh my god. School like any other, as usually it's about couples and groups walking this. Hey, Soy Nacho Papa. There's always this one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Soy Nacho Papa, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you've never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, it's become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Soy Nacho Papa. Oh man, I gotta do it all over again. Huh. Start at the beginning. Now I'm curious. Doki Doki Literature Club. Properties. Local files. Browse local files. Characters. That's crazy. It doesn't have Monica in it. That's wild. This game is awesome. What a good game. That fucking shocked me. I had no idea what was coming. Sometimes something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she started the club of her own, she started the club. Monica doesn't exist anymore. Sayori's the president of the literature club she started. In this reality of the game. Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I'm thinking about keeping it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori put her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day started as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs in a section of the school I really visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, soy nacho papa? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the soy nacho papa that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, soy nacho papa. We're the literature club. I hope you since it started all over. I really hope you enjoyed your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? Soy nacho papa, you didn't tell me don't tell me that that's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes lit up. Whoop! No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Hee hee hee. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure that it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an official recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the full tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing with little pieces of chocolate. And little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Are you shaking your leg? Yeah, could you please stop that? Because you're making me all dizzy. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then I follow. They're delicious. Hold on just a sec. Twitches. Acting goofy. I'm going to switch to T-chat so I can see the chat. Did you want to? Okay. Okay. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turns the cupcake around. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thanks, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the tea cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Hee. Already trying to impress our new member, huh, Yuri? Yeah, what's that? It's not that. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Nachipapa, what kind of thing do you like to read? Oh, well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually the novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me. In telling a good story such as A Foreign World is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obviously the way that her eyes light up, that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri? Yeah? Well, about, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Soy Nachipapa wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Soy Nachipapa? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing that literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right, as usual, President. He. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read a manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realize my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you're doing it for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some of the manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start cleaning up the food. Hee. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Sayori Nacho Papa. You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Sayori Nacho Papa. Don't say things like that. It's so embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make it the best club ever. Every day. Okay. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Soy Nacho Papa, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There was actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything. Soy Nacho Papa. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You and me are and you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. And I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. Forever. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Soy Nacho Papa. Goodbye, Literature Club. This game is just a mind fuck upon mind fucks. I'm glad I replayed it.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all.
It's
But
Monica.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine
child's heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
This game is just so fucking awesome.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh, is that it? Is it over?
I guess so.
Everything that we do
Oh,
is
it's
fun for them anyway.
it's deleting files.
When I can't
It just deleted that file.
feelings,
Uh-huh.
what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't
What
right
will it
my
take to
head,
find that special day? What will
what
it
will
take
it
to find?
take